Hello and welcome to the lesson where we'll be discussing string objects in Java. During this lesson, we'll discuss the following topics: string methods such as length, charAt, indexOf, and immutability of strings and its implications. Okay, so let's look at the following example. So first up, we have the length method. This method is used to find the number of characters in a string object. This method returns an integer value that represents the number of characters in the string. So let's see this in action. As you can see, we have defined a string variable with value hello world. And after that, we define one new variable called length, and we assign it the following value, s.length. It means that we trigger the length method on the s variable, on the s object. And the output of this code will be the length of the string is 11, since hello world contains 11 symbols, including space. Okay, so next we have a charAt method. This method is used to retrieve the character at a particular index within a string object. This method returns a character and takes an integer value representing the index of the desired character. So let's take a look. We create a new variable called c, and we assign it the following value: string, which is hello world, charAt 0. 0 is the index of the character in this string. And since indexes are started from 0, so it's a first character in this string. It should be h in uppercase. And finally, we have the indexOf method, which is used to find the first occurrence of a particular character or substring within a string object. This method returns the index of the first occurrence of the specified character or substring and takes either a character or a string as an argument. So let's see an example. We define one new variable called index, and we assign it the following value: string, which is hello world, index of w. So let's count the index of the w is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, minus 1, because the numeration starts from 0, is 6. Or we can just start the count from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the index of w is 6. So this code will print the first occurrence of w is at index 6. So let's run the code and see all the outputs. Okay, as we can see, the length of the string is 11, and this is correct because it contains 11 characters, including space. The first character of the string is h, which is also correct, and the first occurrence of w is at index 6. So these are just a few of the many string methods available in Java, and understanding these methods is crucial in manipulating and working with string objects in Java. So let's continue our discussion on strings by exploring the concept of immutability and its implications. As you already know, strings are objects in Java that represent a sequence of characters. And one of the most important aspects of strings in Java is that they are immutable. This means that once a string object is created, its value cannot be changed. Any operation that appears to modify the value of a string actually creates a new string object with the modified value. So let's consider the following code example. Here, in the first line, we create a string object with the value hello. And in the second line, we try to modify the string by concatenating the string world to the end of the string hello. However, what actually happens is that a new string object is created with the value hello world. The original string object with the value hello, this one, is no longer available and it's no longer accessible. And the immutability of strings has some important implications that you should be aware of. Firstly, it makes strings safe for use in multi-threaded programs because you don't have to worry about other threads modifying the value of a string that you are using. Secondly, it can improve the performance of your programs because strings can be interned, which means that if you have multiple string objects with the same value, only the copy of the string is stored in memory and all references to that string point to the same object. So we'll discuss these topics in more detail a little bit later. And for now, let's just run this code and see that it prints hello world. Okay, as you can see, it prints hello world. But this hello world is a new object. It's not the same object we define here. That's it for this lesson. Thank you for attention and see you on the next one. Bye.